today's conversation is a product of years of frustration. In fact, members of the community say, in fact, there's fear, there's concern throughout Central Virginia. A CBS 6 survey found nearly 40% of participants are extremely worried about gun violence.
And those fears are reality for some in our community. Survivors of the June 6 mass shooting following Huguenot High School's graduation in Richmond have described to me the terror of the moment when literally bullets flew through Monroe Park. Let's take a look back at our coverage from that day, June 6th, earlier this year.
Breaking news out of Richmond this evening, a mass shooting outside a high school graduation.
We've seen a lot of people running from the Altria towards this direction in Monroe Park. Law enforcement with their guns drawn, running in opposite directions towards West Franklin Street.
I hear a lot of gunshots all the time, but not like those.
This is the biggest police presence I've seen in all of Richmond. Definitely a scary scene as well.
As far as police, Bill, it's just a citywide mayday, I'm told. So every officer that's uniform, out of uniform, and on duty, they are down here at this incident.
Thank God for our first responders. They were on the scene immediately.
Behind me, you can also see a VCU police officer who's been regulating the emergency entrance.
Tragically, 2 of our life-threatening victims have passed away.
It's just incredibly sad to be reporting something like this on what was supposed to be the happiest day of these teenagers' lives.
Disgust. Absolutely disgusted. Because we continue to tolerate the intolerable.
It's a selfish act. It's a senseless act. And to me, it's cowardice.
There's nothing here on earth that can comfort you for a moment like this. When you lose a child, or when a child has been injured, or a child has been traumatized during the time of graduation.
This should have been a safe space. When you have a crowd like this, innocent people are going to be caught up in the mayhem.
I'm tired of seeing people get shot, our kids get shot, and I beg of the entire community to stop, to just stop.
Some powerful words indeed. That graduation day shooting killed a father and a son, Sean Jackson and Renzo Smith. They're 2 of countless people taken far too soon. Families torn apart, communities left to pick up the pieces after tragedy strikes.
One point of progress actually could be a group of civilian employees of the Richmond Police Department tasked with building trust within communities to prevent violence before it even happens. Our Jake Burns joins us with more on the community mediators.
Yeah, Janine, these community mediators, just one tool of diverting gun violence. The new team's leader actually has a very interesting story, a career spanning decades that started right here in Richmond.
Straight out of Virginia State University.
A social worker in her early 20s, helping families in Richmond's East End housing projects.
I still hold a butterfly that the mothers and the children gave me as a going away gift as I was about to go to graduate school, but I never forgot my training. They trained me even though I was trained as a social worker.
Dr. Gwen Andrews says that work framed the rest of her career, approaching 4 decades now.
I've been in mental health 30-some years, so I understand the dynamics of what may happen in the life of an individual. But again, the empty promises will not give you what we call street credibility.
Street cred is a component of her new role, heading Richmond's community mediator team. They're civilian police employees tasked with making community connections to break cycles of violence and support neighborhoods when it does happen.
We are real, we're here for you. What is it we can do? And sometimes it's just physical presence.
The mediators train in both verbal and physical de-escalation tactics to hopefully diffuse tensions through communication.
So that they recognize certain things and they're not as reactive, right? But they're prepared.
But those conversations can't happen without trust.
Some of the same issues that I had to deal with when I was a younger social worker without the salt and pepper hair, still exist.
You can't ignore the myriad of contributing factors that lead to community violence, Dr. Gwen says.
But the reality is they're living in poverty, They feel as though there's no hope. They feel as though no one cares about them.
Meeting communities where they are and backing up that talk. Those are the solutions Dr. Gwynn hears from the voices she speaks to daily and for decades.
When you speak truth to power and you do what you say you're going to do, that has a strange way of changing one's heart, right? So that they too can embrace and want to do something other than pick up a gun. I just refuse to believe that this is the narrative that we're going to embrace and continue to live with.
If you want to get in contact with the mediators, you can actually contact Dr. Gwynn directly. We have her information on our website, WTVR.com. Her grandmother actually taught her an interesting ingredient that she thinks will resonate with the gun violence issue here in Richmond today. That part of the story tonight at 5:30. For now, reporting in Richmond, Jake Burns, CBS 6 News.
All right, thank you, Jake. Now, we'd like to hear your voice. How do we make the violence stop? Our in-person event here tonight is full, but you can join us online for our town hall conversation. Hear members of our community ask city and school and state leaders, those who have lost loved ones to violence, even experts in trauma, what we can do to put an end to gun violence.
It's happening tonight at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. You can ask our panel any questions that you have in real time when you join the live stream. Now, gun violence is not a new issue to Central Virginia, unfortunately, and members of our community have already expressed specific concerns when it comes to policies, leaders, mental health, and more.
All new ahead on the CBS 6 News at 5. Our John Burkett will be joining us live. He's one of our moderators in tonight's conversation, and he'll join us to share what he has learned over 2 decades covering crime here in Central Virginia.